Hello everybody and welcome back to Screen Stars. I'm here today to review the 2019 action thriller Cold Pursuit, a film that is directed by Hans-Peter Moreland, who directed the original version of this, In Order of Disappearance, a film in which this one is based on. Now this stars Liam Neeson as Nels Coxman. We get Laura Dern, Michael Richardson, Michael Eklund, Bradley Stryker and Tom Bateman as Viking. Now, this is a film that focuses on Liam Neeson's character, Nels, who works in this remote snow town, and his job throughout the year is to keep this town open by driving a snowplow. And that's all he does. He drives a snowplow, clears the road once a day. And he's just one man of the year in this town because of what he does, how he keeps his town going and up and running. Very early into the film, him and his wife Laura Dern learns that their son is dead of a suspected drug overdose. Liam Neeson is adamant that his son is not a druggie, which leads him on a path of truth and vengeance. He wants to find out what's happened to his son and who those were who were involved, and he vows to take revenge on them by killing them one at a time. And essentially he gets a name from somebody, finds them, takes them out, gets a name from that person for the next person up the ladder, takes them out, moves on to the next, takes them out, moves on to the next. And this starts getting the attention of Viking, who's the leader of this operation, shall we say, who starts blaming everybody for the loss and disappearance of his men. And he blames a native Indian mob outfit who his organisation has got a truce with, starts a war with them. It all starts turning into chaos, and then slowly but surely there's a realisation of who actually is doing all these killings. Now, what did I think of Cold Pursuit? Well, I thought this was a bit unsatisfying. It's the best way I can describe this film. It's a bit odd. I remember I did a trailer reaction for this a few months ago, and I thought the trailer looked okay. I thought it had a great sense of humour. And regardless of what you feel of Liam Neeson's recent comments in the press at the minute, I'm not one of these that'll put me off watching films because of what people say and stuff. People say foolish things. But this film it's fairly unsatisfying and a bit odd. It's got this very, very dry, weird, dark sense of humour running through it that I'm not sure works. A couple of times, it makes you chuckle. There's a scene where William Forsythe asks Liam Neeson how he's disposing of these bodies, and he explains it really professionally, and he says, "How did you learn how to do that?" And he says, "I read it in a crime novel." And that was funny. I liked that. But there's so much about this film that don't work. Laura Dern's criminally underused. Liam Neeson kind of weirdly takes a back seat in the second act. It focuses heavily on him initially. It kind of takes this back seat and focuses on this mob gang led by Viking. But they're so generic and uninteresting, that lot, that you switch off massively. The character of Viking, he's like one of these pantomime villains, really generic bad guy that they've just, but he's poorly written, he's not funny, he's not menacing, and that character just didn't work for me. And I also struggled to feel any connection to any characters here. I didn't really feel any connection or empathy towards Liam Neeson and his wife's character at the beginning when they lost the son, because I didn't know the son, didn't know them, and Liam Neeson's grieving process didn't really take place. He just went on this killing spree. So I struggled to feel any empathy and connection to any characters in this film. But saying that, there are some entertaining elements of this film. Some of the humour does work. Some of the kills are fairly entertaining and a bit off the wall. And there's other things that this film had potential. There's like in this mob operation there was a secret gay relationship taking place between two of the lieutenants type of thing in this mob outfit that's never fully explored, and it's just cut off like that, and you just think, oh, that was quite interesting, that could have worked, that could have gone somewhere. And even this native Indian like crime outfit, that didn't really work either. They were just as generic as the others. So it kind of hit and miss. This I've got to give it a 6 out of 10. This because I felt really unsatisfied with the film, but it's not terrible or anything. It's certainly watchable, and it's something a bit different, I suppose, for Liam Neeson. But he kind of plays it as he does many of these films. He doesn't play it for laughs or anything. He's quite a serious character in this film, but yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, this. Yeah, I can see why it's not exactly set in the box office alike, because it's just, I'm not sure it works for Western audiences, this type of film, like American audiences. I'm not sure it's that type of film. So that's my review for Cold Pursuit, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time on Screen Stars.